Hello, everybody, and
Hello,
welcome back to the
everybody, and welcome back to
Judgiest
the
place,
Judgiest place
on the internet. My
On the
name is
internet.
Josh,
My name is Rick.
And my name is Redacted.
and we are
The
Judgies.
Judgies.
Here we are. We're all wearing yellow in a way.
In a way.
My necklace has shades of yellow.
Sure,
You're wearing a yellow shirt.
I am. I got this from American Eagle, and
We're like American Horse.
it's a horse skeleton being ridden by a cowboy skeleton,
And-
and he's got cowboy boots and a cowboy hat on.
The skeleton, not the horse.
That's yeah. I'm glad you clarified.
I am glad you clarified.
Thank you.
Yeah, he would have more. You could tell they're loaded because the bones is the money.
They got a lot
On
of
horses,
bones.
The bones is the money.
the bones is the money.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we open
Is
the package?
this a saying?
It's from, I think you should leave Tim Robinson season 2 with John Hamm.
I think you should leave. This was all an elaborate ruse to get you to say that single phrase. I think you should leave, Josh.
We just opened up the episode, and Erica is begging to open up a package, which we were sent at P.O. Box 58 61350. Erica, did you go? Are you just not going anymore to the P.O. Box?
Well, I don't go to work anymore. So.
Well, I'm also going to be soon not going to work anymore. So, like,
We're gonna have to set a schedule, huh?
Here is a package from the one, the only Brenna. On 3, Christian. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, Brenna.
Fuck you, Brenna.
Why are we saying that?
Because
She
normally
knows.
we would say thanks.
Hey,
Brenna.
they know why.
Oh,
Brenna
okay.
gets it.
Ooh. What?
I don't know. It's just funny. Is it okay for me to laugh sometimes and have a good jolly time with my friends?
Absolutely fucking not, Joshua.
I mean, when you're with your friends, maybe, but when you're here with your coworkers,
Cute little cactuses.
how about we
Oh,
take
there's
it a little
stickers.
serious?
I call dibs. There's a llama.
Audio listeners, you need to go to YouTube right now.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Can you show us the llama again? Slowly hold it.
Your mama's a llama.
Oh,
Oh,
mama.
that's a cool llama.
Cool llama.
That's for you, Erica, obviously,
And
because
then,
of the Emperor's New Groove.
thanks. It's an avocado.
Meme.
Yeah.
Wonderful sticker
back.
collection.
Says, Dear Judgies.
Hello.
Congrats on the littlest Judgy. Thank you. He's precious. I love him. I know I'm late to the party. My partner and I love listening to your guys' podcast and watching your TikToks. For the littlest Judgy, I crocheted a baby blanket with pre-softened baby yarn. Hopefully you guys will get this soon so the baby can enjoy it. Washing instructions, blah, blah, blah.
Weird. Is that like a setting on the washing machine?
Yeah.
on the newer, like, high-end models.
You fill up the cup of the Downy lid to blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes that noise. That's why it's called that.
3 bliss. No more, no less.
Correct. I hope you and the little Judgy love it. Thank you for the laughs, and let me know when you get the blanket. We got it.
It's here.
Thank you.
Look at all the fun colors.
Damn, this is made out of baby, they said?
Can,
Yeah.
can
Baby
baby
yarn?
have blanket?
Oh, look how cute it is.
Can baby have blanket?
Yeah.
Ooh, it smells really good.
Can baby smell
It
blanket?
smells really good.
Can baby?
Joshua,
I'm baby.
it makes it less okay for me to say I want to murder you right now, but
Oh, it does smell very good.
it smells
Well, now
real
I gotta
good.
smell it. Okay, it does smell
Smells
good.
like balaclava.
What's up?
They said they made that from baby yarn.
Pre-softened baby yarn.
They have to kill the baby before it grows up. It's sort of like veal.
In a way.
Well, then it wouldn't be called baby yarn.
It'd be called bjarn.
I don't want to say that I liked that joke, but I did.
We're back
Hey.
in the bjarn yard.
Boo.
How's everybody doing? I feel like the energy is unbridled, as in it's not married to anything. So the energy could be.
So we're
anything.
just kind of fucking around.
Well, Joshua, why don't you tell them what we do on this podcast?
Oh, we're just going. We're rocking and rolling. Do you have a ton of stories?
My goodness. I mean, yeah, I've been saving them for fucking 3 months.
And you're about to birth stories on this podcast because we don't just wear balaclavas on this podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. And sometimes what that entails is just going online and finding silly little stories and laughing at the people inside of them. And sometimes
I do that.
Erica is the one finding the
And it's
stories.
all of your favorite episodes are me episodes. Ooh.
I'm going to freak out. Do not tangent.
I'm sorry. I forgot. You guys distracted me.
I asked anything else and you said no. What is it?
I don't think you said that.
My eyes.
Your eyes said that? No.
My eyes?
For the listeners, Christian is wearing a bright yellow
Ski mask.
ski mask.
Balaclava.
I
like it.
wouldn't say Christian. John Doe is wearing the ski mask.
Right. I saw a TikTok the other day that was another podcast. I don't know what they do. I didn't.
If they wore a fucking ski mask, I'm gonna lose it.
No. I already
thank
told you
God.
about this. The dude was like, guess how many viewers come from, a specific website. Like, I'm looking at my analytics.
Yeah.
Where do you think all of our numbers come from? And the dude was like, I don't know, TikTok. He was like, no, WikiFeet.
Wait, you can post on WikiFeet?
Nope. Well, their other co-hosts showed their feed on the podcast, and like 45% of their listenership came from WikiFeet.
Like they were on WikiFeet and it shows YouTube Analytics was like, where your people were last at, and it's just WikiFeet.
Yep.
And you want to contribute to RickyFeet?
Yep.
Now hang on, Erica. You're fully aware of what this entails?
Yeah, I have a fresh pedicure. My feet are no longer swollen from the baby. They're looking good.
Hey, fellas, let's start.
Do you want me to like that way you don't have to put up and go in an awkward position? Do you want me to like move the camera down? Oh, you just. Oh, okay. Well. Oh no. You're getting dangerously close to this being a. You can't. It's not even in frame.
Get them little piggies in
Check
frame.
them out. They're pretty great, right? This is the color is OPI. Are you even still on them? I'm posing.
Oh God.
The color is
I'm sorry. I'm just a foot enjoyer. I don't know how to shoot feet porn.
the color is OPI Lincoln Park After Dark.
I just feel like we've really entered a weird territory here.
Christian editing on this is going to be insane.
That was fun.
I just want it to be known that I feel like you just really opened up a can of worms.
Yeah.
You're never going to see him again, so.
Do I need?
No.
Do I need to?
I mean, we did on the stream, the charity stream, we were all supposed to show feet, and I was the only one that hasn't yet.
That's true. I've shown feet on my own personal TikTok multiple times.
I was about to panic, guys. I no longer chew off my fingernails, but I pick off my toenails. And so my toenails are just gnarly.
He doesn't pick off his toenails. But
I swear to God I do.
What?
I do this and I pick off my toenails.
How do I not know that about you? I live with you.
So
Because it's embarrassing, so I don't keep that. I don't tell anybody it, and then you almost made me have to show it on camera.
famously, I'm a very pro sock in the house guy. How often are you just chilling without socks in your house?
Me?
All the time.
Him.
I sit down and then I take my socks off,
Literally?
and then there's just a pile of socks by the couch.
Yep. Drives me insane.
That's how it was in college. Well, my Jake, friend of the show, who's going to be on soon, would take his socks halfway off. So they would be like this.
Ew.
And then he would just pull the top out, sort of like a loose
Oh,
beanie.
I hate it.
And just sort of play. You guys, hey, visualize it. And
Imagine.
so just like a loose beanie on there.
I hate that. That's worse.
But he would always say, like, that way half your foot gets chilly and the top half is warm, and it's the perfect temperature.
That is the thing, though. I do, especially in bed, I'll do a lot of like one sock off so I can like get the right body temperature regulation going on.
I got bare feet at home constantly. You will never catch me in socks.
That's crazy. I think I have like tensile like stimulation needs for like my mid calf and down only.
Okay.
Like I love having my little piggies concealed in a tight sock.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't
Okay.
like feeling confined.
Hey, I got somewhere you can conceal those little piggies.
Okay, anyway, we're ready for a story.
Is that a threat? And we don't just talk about our feet on the podcast. There's a podcast.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up. We could have ripped a little longer. I'm sorry.
I can't
Oh my
believe
God.
I can't believe we started the Ricky Feet database.
All right, I saved this story on July 11th. It's probably sent to us by a listener via my Instagram. All right, this one.
Brag, holy shit.
Absolute. That was. Are you serious? The feet got to your head that quickly?
What are you talking about?
The feet got to your head.
Why am I How is this bragging?
I just got
directly.
sent shit on my personal Instagram. Man.
Oh, this was sent directly to me.
At Mrs. Ricky.
It's actually Mrs. Ricky K.
Dumbass.
Anyway, Hosh. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my husband money to go on the trip that his friends excluded me from?
Okay.
We following along?
Yep.
Well, daddy needs his...
Little baby needs his cash.
Yeah, daddy needs his allowance.
My female 35 husband, male 33, has a friend, male 32, Austin. Quotes.
Never met an Austin we liked.
That's very good take, Christian.
Honestly, you're not wrong.
Except for Stone Cold Steve.
I've never met him,
Yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit.
but that would follow along with
Yeah.
sure. Austin, that he's known from college. They're like brothers, and together they've extended their friend group. Now the group has over 7 guys who hang out together all the time.
And they're all like brothers too, but not as close of brothers.
Austin and I don't get along. He seems to be mocking my infertility and brings it up occasionally.
Whoa. Whoa.
Uh-huh. It hurts because I've always wanted children, and for him to make it a constant topic of conversation hurts.
Oh my God.
Insane. How are you like, this is the joke we're going to keep going back to?
That's the meme of like 7-year-olds know your biggest insecurity, but personified in a 33-year-old who knows your biggest insecurity
Yeah.
and chooses to go for it.
My husband thinks it's just me being hypersensitive. Anyway, about a month ago, Austin and I got into a fight after he commented on my infertility by saying that I should just hurry up and give him a niece/nephew because my biological clock is ticking.
Okay.
We were planning on going a trip together, but Austin disinvited me because I yelled at him for what he said and ruined his dinner.
Christian and I are feeling the same thing, right?
Yeah.
We're okay with her getting mocked because she used disinvited instead of uninvited.
Uninvited,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. I'm so glad we are on the same page there.
All right. I said I was perfectly okay with that. In fact, I felt so much relief I no longer had to go be around him anymore. My husband, for the first time, was okay with me being away from Austin, but said he still wants to go on the trip. I said nothing till he told me he still expects me to pay for his travel expenses.
That's weird.
I refused and said he's on his own. He started an argument about how I'm doing this to punish him for not staying home with me, and told me that my issue with Austin was not him. I told him he could go get the money elsewhere, but he's unable to borrow any more money and add to his debts after he got fired in May.
Whoa. Hey, maybe you shouldn't have gotten fired, you little shitter.
He insisted and I refused. He started calling me spiteful and unfair to refuse to pay for his travel expenses as an attempt to get him to stay home with me. He said his relationship with Austin is bigger than just a few comments Austin made and bigger than my exaggerated sensitivity and insecurity. Now he's sulking until I cave in and give him the money. So am I the asshole for insisting on not paying?
Tell Austin to give him the money.
What-
They're like brothers.
What OP left out is that her husband worked at a fertility clinic, and that's where him and Austin hang out most of the time.
That'd be awkward.
How do you have enough power in the friend dynamic to be like, I'm uninviting you from the trip?
Yeah, right? Like, how do you tell your best friend, like, your wife can't come with us?
Only fertile people allowed, actually.
Yikes. Top comment says, maybe OP is her hubby's beard. And Austin
No.
is OP's hubby. OP's hubby to wait until OP gets pregnant before they can file for divorce.
People can be shitty and be straight.
Yeah.
Like,
No, they're bad, so they're gay.
If someone's
Josh.
bad to women, it doesn't mean they're gay. It's a possibility, I suppose. But just because this guy's a bad partner and like is being a shitty person as well as his friend doesn't mean they're hooking up.
I don't know. Do you? Can you think of a straight person named Austin?
No, I only can think of one person, Austin on Twitter, and he's gay.
I rest my case. Commenter was right, and it's not me. Don't look at the username.
So like what a shitty their husband, right? Married?
Yes. Insane.
How are you not like your friend is like, hey, your wife's uninvited, and how are you just immediately like, that's cool, yeah, I'm going though.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a
Right?
killer vacation. We're going to Cabo.
Especially after there was clearly like a falling out.
Yeah.
You kind of have to take sides, especially when it's your wife is being ridiculed for infertility. Like
Yeah.
that's a you issue as well.
That's crazy.
Insane.
I don't know. How did he not imagine this was gonna like go well? Like, how did he think it would ever go well? To be like, I'm still going on the trip.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially considering that he was like, I thought I didn't, before we knew that he didn't have a job, I thought maybe it was like, we already bought the 8 tickets. You said you were going, so cover your ticket, which is still shitty.
Yeah.
But just for it to be like, no, you need to pay for my shit because Daddy ain't got no money. Daddy took out his 3rd credit card and already maxed it.
That also is a him problem, not a her problem.
They're
Well, they're
married,
married,
so
so
it's
they're
kind of
financially-
a
True.
them
That's
problem.
true.
I know the meme of like, you got a divorce, but like, this is just straight up like he is choosing somebody over you in your partnership.
Yeah, and he's also like minimizing your feelings to be like,
Yep.
your best friend keeps pointing out my biggest insecurity, and it's like, you're being sensitive about this. Quit being a girl about this.
Take a freaking joke, dude. Come on, dude.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah,
We're gonna power through these. I got so many.
that's great.
Christian said this one was big on TikTok for a little bit, and I didn't get it.
Is it Seabat?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Seabed.
I was like, did you not see Seabat? That's crazy.
No.
This was on TikTok and Twitter for us like 2 days.
Is it Tony Pizza?
It is Tony Pizza.
Yo, I forgot about Tony Pizza.
A listener sent this to me. My boyfriend won't stop calling me Tony Pizza. I, female 21, and my boyfriend, male 21, currently live together and have been together for about 4 months. To explain why we are living together at the 4-month mark, we started out as roommates, but then started dating. I have to say my boyfriend has never been good at pet names. Some early ones were Little Stubster
Great name. I love Little Stubster.
and Sour Meat.
Sour meat's bad.
Sour meat. Hey, come pop a squat next to me, sour meat.
Is that how you talk to Erica?
Yeah. I go piss, 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 piss. Come here, Ricky. Piss, 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 piss. Come pop a squat.
Sour meat's bad. Little Stumpster is pretty good.
One of my nicknames for him in comparison is Little Bird.
Bad.
That's also bad though. Yeah.
Yeah, birds fucking suck. Anyway, about 2 weeks ago, he starts calling me Tony Pizza.
It's so good.
This doesn't even
Kinda
make
funny.
sense, and he uses it more than my actual name. He's obsessed. It honestly bothers me that he can't even bother to find a somewhat nice nickname for me. I've had a couple of conversations with him about it, but he says he just can't think of anything better. What do I do? Is this going to become a bigger problem, or should I even address it? I hate being Tony Pizza.
Well, it doesn't help.
So sad. I hate being Tony Pizza.
It doesn't help that her full name is Antonia Pizzionia.
I was gonna say like maybe her name is like Antonia or something. Is she just
No.
Italiophobic and like hates
Yeah.
Italian people? And is like, don't even associate me with the pizza.
Or
She's-
that it's just a weird fucking nickname.
I mean,
and
come on.
She's got celiac disease, and so just even talking about her, calling her Tony Pizza, gives her diarrhea.
She has an 11th toe growing out in between her thigh and her shin, and it's really insensitive to call her Tony.
That took a lot of effort, but you got there, and it was really good.
I like
agree to disagree.
the thing is, the thing is like, it's funny how she says like he's calling me Tony Pizza more than my real name. Like, how often do you call the other person that you're dating like by their name?
All the time.
Okay, well, Christian's got a fantastic name off the tip of the tongue, so that's not a good example of Christian.
It's true. But he calls, I mean, you don't ever call me Erica, really. You just call
It's
me Ricky.
babe.
Or babe.
I just, hey, babe.
I say piss, piss, piss. Here, babe. Piss, 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 piss,
So, like,
piss.
if my nickname for Aurora was Tony Pizza, I would probably say Tony Pizza a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not the weird
I
part.
don't think it's weird, yeah.
to
be
call,
like,
to say it all the time.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not.
no, that's not weird.
And then Tony Pizza's fine. It's if at worst, it's on the same level as Little Bird.
Little Bird is a really weak one.
Little Bird sounds like you're a 90-year-old.
Little Bird is what a mom calls their baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a significant other.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I think Little Bird is fine for like a mother-child relationship or a father-child relationship. That's fine.
And Tony Pizza transcends all relationships. This could be, brother, cousin,
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, it's kind of like one of our friends has a sibling that's got a nickname Couch.
Ah,
Yeah.
It's just a random fucking. I don't even remember the story behind it because he was
just because
lazy.
he was lazy. He was always laying on the couch, so
And-
they just called him Couch.
And his girlfriend calls him Love Seat. Pull out sofa whenever she's Not on the pill.
All right,
I
we're
love-
moving on.
I love that story.
Let's just think of a quick, cute name alternative they could use.
Baguette.
Baguette, that's a pretty good one.
If we're sticking on theme with food, if you want
I guess, are we trying to... Do we want to do one for Tony Pizza and replace Little Bird, or which ones do we want to do? Either or?
I think
I got a good one to replace Little Bird.
Didn't say it, man.
I think Fat Hog.
Of course, the opposite of Little Bird is Fat Hog. Of course.
Yikes. Actually.
Oh, we're just going to... Okay, we can
I like
gloss,
it.
We can gloss by it. No.
Yeah, no, I hate it. All right, ready?
Come here, Fat Hog. Piss, 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 piss.
Why piss piss? Have you ever gotten anything to come to you with piss piss?
Cats all the time.
Just cats? That's crazy.
True off my chest.
Ooh.
My girlfriend kicks me off my Spotify account every morning. I couldn't be happier.
Okay.
My girlfriend, female 22, and I, male 23, live together. My day starts off much sooner than hers does. I'm usually in the office by 6:30 in the morning, which is about when she starts waking up. I'm one of the first people in the office, so I always put headphones on and listen to music as I start my day. I get about 15 minutes of music before it stops, and I get the notification that the output device has changed. This is because we have a Google Home that's hooked up to my Spotify account. When my girlfriend wakes up, she starts her day with, "Hey Google, play ...
Play Jason Mraz.
So she has music when she's getting ready. I always just leave my phone open to see what she's listening to, and when she heads out around 7:30, I get my account back. I'm sure that she has no idea that she's participating in this little routine, and I have no intentions of telling her. Sure, it'd be easy to swap it to her account, but I love to know that she's awake and starting her day listening to her favorite songs. Another benefit of this is that I know what her current favorite songs are, so when we get in the car together or we're just sitting around, I know what songs will spark joy. Some days I think she's on to me. We're both very happy together, and I plan on proposing in a few weeks. I'm excited to spend the rest of my life with her.
Very
Isn't that
cute.
so stinking cute?
Boo.
What a crazy twist for the Judgies.
Maybe put on a freaking podcast instead of listening to music in the morning. How about that?
I think it's
How
cute,
about-
Erica.
I thought it was really stinking
Hey
cute.
Google, play the Judgies on Apple Podcasts.
Get in the car. Babe, is this Jason Mraz? How did you know I've been in the mood?
It's just like the top 40 song. Like, is this Happy by Pharrell? How did you know that I've listened to this 7,000 times against my will?
All right, I have a short one before we go to the break.
Great.
Okay. So this was sent to me.
Neller Flex.
My phone started playing Skrillex or Levels by Avicii.
Hey Google, play Avicii. R.I.P. Right?
That's so funny. Why the fuck did my phone start playing Avicii?
Dude, you know what drives me fucking nuts? On Hulu, they have an ad for Google Home, and in the ad, they go, "Hey Google, play this," and it's next to my fucking Google Home, and it fucking sets it off every time the ad plays. And the TV's so loud that my Google can't hear me be like, "Google, stop! Stop, Google, stop!" And I have to
funny.
get up every single time and go turn it down.
It's very funny.
Hey, your life sucks, man.
It does. Okay.
Maybe-
I'm glad we all. Can
How
kinda,
often do you use the Google Home?
I never
I use it every day.
Do you play music? Mm-hmm. I used to, when I had mine hooked up in my old apartment that was only 300 square feet, so I could literally say it from anywhere. I always just asked it the weather before I went on a walk.
Yep. I ask it the weather every day, and then I use Bluetooth to play music off of it.
I just get the weather and then I say, "Hey Google, turn on that Jason Mraz."
Today I fucked up by telling my girlfriend to go goblin mode on this dick.
Wonderful. This was also sent to me.
Oh, I actually, I'm looking right
to
now.
you personally on your Instagram.
That's so crazy. It actually was sent to me too. So I mean, it was probably just sent to all of us. It's whatever.
Really messed up. I showed my girlfriend videos of animals going goblin mode because it's one of the best meme types.
Mm-hmm. It's an amazing
It's
Twitter
accurate.
account.
They just start running around and going nuts. We have a dom-sub relationship with me being the dom. A while ago, we were getting down and dirty, and I started choking her, and I told her, "I want you to go goblin mode on this dick."
Yeah.
I swear I could pinpoint the exact moment all of the moisture left her body.
Oh.
She asked me to stop, so I did. She left the room and locked herself in the bathroom to question her life choices.
Oh my God.
And now things are awkward.
How?
We haven't had sex in weeks.
Oh, it's that bad.
She's the dom now.
Ignores the memes that I send her. The last thing she said...
No, this relationship's over. Are you kidding me?
The last thing she said was the internet isn't real life, and she's having a hard time finding me sexy anymore. I don't know how I can recover from this.
Oh, no.
What is... No way. She had to have qualms with the relationship before this happened, and she's like, okay, perfect out. Perfect out is going goblin mode on your dick.
I definitely don't feel like that's
Maybe
a deal breaker.
That's what broke the camel's back. It's like, okay, enough shit posts. You keep sending me these dog shit memes. They're not funny, dude.
The camel went goblin mode and broke its back.
Yeah, and then he went goblin mode like 6 weeks too late, and she's just like, are you fucking kidding me? It's not even the cycle anymore.
So in the context of the meme, like, what does going goblin mode on your dick? Is that like running around it?
I assume it's like when I my mental picture when I think of animals going goblin mode, I think of the gorillas where they come out and they just do like a 900 miles an hour. They do a 900. They're just like spinning around their little exhibits.
Yeah.
I imagine that's what you do. It's like you get on top and then you do like a 900.
My version, my brain canon for an animal going goblin mode is the scene from Fantastic Mr. Fox when he eats the pancakes. When he's just like talking like, oh honey, I'm thinking about buying this new house, and he just and then he's just like back to normal. So like that's my version of an animal going goblin mode.
Yeah,
and like that
sense.
can be used sexually.
Yeah.
Imagine
I think that's what he's intending.
Imagine this dude's dick is pancakes, is all I'm saying.
I think that's what he wanted. But she was like,
And she's like, I gotta hop out of here.
No.
What if she took it like too serious and like went actual goblin mode and like hunchbacked and like, hey,
I can't date a human. I'm questioning all of my life choices.
Oh, look, you've got a treasure sack right here for me.
rips his nuts off.
Rips his nuts, as goblins do.
As goblins do.
How do you think they get the sex? It's scrotes hand stitched together.
Scrotes and throats.
Scrotes and throats.
Oh, no, thank you.
Scrotes, throats,
My goats.
notes, actually.
They some
scribble
for
things
you.
on there. And then they go on boats. Yeah, while wearing coats.
With my goats.
The goats are there.
It's crazy that they have the boats just across the moats.
Yeah, and like I don't mean to bloat, but
We might as well float right onto a break.
that's probably true. See you after this one.
Bye.
And I don't mean to tote my own horn, but we're back, baby. It be like that sometimes, dude. Come on. Are you serious? Circle Jerdge time. We're done, Josh.
We're on the second half of the episode. You know what that means? That means we come with the Circle Jerdge. Just sometimes when we take a tiny little diversion from our normal podcast schedule.
You went goblin mode halfway through that sentence.
He was doing a you impression.
Oh, my God. Am I goblin mode?
Yeah.
Am I the goblin?
And we just kind of we just Jerdge around this circle. And for this week's Circle Jerdge, the Judgies are starting a music label, and we already got a couple artists signed on.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I'm glad you put in the groundwork.
First artist we
also
got.
glad I'm the last to know fucking everything on this podcast.
Maybe
cool.
maybe get on the Slack.
The Judgies Slack.
On what?
Slack.
Oh, sorry, you don't have a job anymore. It's sort of this thing that workplaces use to communicate to one another.
Technically, I still have it.
The first artist we signed was Pink Eye, and it's a bedroom pop duo that's fronted by just an absolute meme lord shit poster Zoomer. And the name comes from all the albums being pictures of people crying, like they got pink teary eyes.
Right.
Definitely not from farts.
Not from farts.
From crying, because it's kind of emotional bedroom pop.
And they're a Third Eye Blind cover band.
That could be.
or
Well,
are they
put
a
some
Pink
notes.
cover band?
They are a Pink cover band.
They sort of are inspired by Pink Floyd and Third Eye Blind and kind of meshed them.
Is this a real band?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're signed
They're
to
on
the
our
Judgies label. Yeah. Hey, Pink Eyes, send in the sound for Erica.
He now goes by Goji, actually. He used to be called Pink
I was
Eye. Now he's
trying-
Goji. It's a
I
whole
was
thing.
Trying so hard to think of a joke about that.
Next on our record label is Little Cultural Appropriation.
That's the name of the band?
Yeah.
It's actually
It's a recording
rap.
artist.
It's a recording artist. It's a white man that does rap. And
Oh.
it kind of started off as joke songs that typically, have that white rapper flow. We all know what we're talking about. They all have it.
So is this like Weird Al vibes or like...
This is the guys who like rhyme the same word internally 7,000 times for no reason.
Yeah, it's like, look how technically good I am at rap, but I only do jokes that way. If you guys don't like it, I can say I was just goofing the whole time.
It was a bit more like Lil Dicky.
a lot like Little Dicky, uses fancy words. Then after a few years, they're going to be demanding to be taken seriously, like they're a true artist, and that, hey, I know before it was a joke when I was talking about my little tiny pee-pee, but that actually had a really deep meaning behind it, okay? It was actually a really serious song. You should take me as a serious artist.
And we chose to sign this person to a label,
Yeah.
knowing the career path.
It's going to work out. It's worked out for a handful of other white rappers.
That's true.
What do they say? All press is good press?
That's true, Erica. I like your brain right now.
I'm not saying I agree with
What?
with that, but
I shouldn't have signed them. I gave them a 15-year, $150 million deal. I don't know how record deals work. I should have done a little Googling before I signed over the check. Are you not supposed to give it to them all up front?
Yeah, you did a completely guaranteed deal, much like Deshaun Watson.
This next one's the one that I'm kind of most excited about. It's Car Kiss. And it's a heavier pop punk Midwest emo band.
Okay, Carcass or Car Kiss?
Hey, it's up in the air. You decide.
But it's gonna be on like playbills.
Oh, it's spelled Car Kiss then.
Fuck. Shit, I didn't think about it needing to be on signs.
Hey, and they're kind of like Fall Out Boy, where they kind of started out as a heavier punk sound, and now they've kind of moved into the emo realm, but they still, they got the name. They went, we need to pivot a little bit. So now instead of being Carcass, now they're Carcass. Okay.
Sure.
It was good rebranding, and I thought it was a really good idea for them. I guess it feels like now I'm getting shot down.
So
and it
we're
wasn't a good idea.
getting Carcass, even though they were already branded as Carcass.
Yeah, but they're kind of a smaller deal. Like they're
Okay.
playing local DIY shows, but now they're kind of blowing up. They got 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, probably.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's a good number. I signed them before they blew up. Right, Carcass? Hey, send in a sound.
Carcass, please. We're floundering over here.
And this one I decided, hey, I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
I'm gonna sign some country music. I'm gonna
Ooh,
get
love
some
that.
country western tunes on our label.
Okay.
So I signed Rusty Fender.
Okay. I'm searching for either the Judgies reference in my brain or the pun off of a normal artist, and I cannot think of one.
It's just a really good name for a country musician, okay?
Oh, it's just adjective and then noun?
well, Rusty
Is
is
this-
a name.
Is this the meme, or the bit that I sent you that I've been working on? Where I said, which one is the real country artist, Dierks Bentley or John
Okay.
Ferrari?
Here's the problem. You
Trick
told me that
question,
joke.
They both are.
I don't think John Ferrari is, but that's how stupid of a fucking name Dierks Bentley
You told
is.
me that joke so long after I wrote this down, and I couldn't tell you because I didn't want to ruin the premise of the Circle Jerdge, but I was like, we're mind melding right now.
Well, and the crazy part is, one, I've thought of that joke many times, but also that is a real band, so it's not even a joke.
yeah, this isn't a joke.
Yeah, they are Rusty Fender.
It's an individual person, country music singer, not a
Yeah.
band.
I'm sorry. It's Rusty Fender and the Autobots.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of legal issues getting the Autobots, but that's a really
No,
good.
sorry, Autobots. OTTO.
That's, oh my God. You are so good at this.
Listen, how are we going to get a zookeeper to keep track of all these otters?
Hey, it's the Autobots. Come on.
And hey,
They got small hands. They play with clams. Oysters? I don't know. Same
And
thing.
they go
Rocks.
What are those? What are those?
The clackers.
Is that what they're called? They're called clackers.
Castanets?
I don't know.
Castanets? What a pull. If those are called... Well, no, that's how you catch an otter. You cast a net. Yeah.
Hey, and for our final artist, we have Teehee. That's all in capitals, and there's an X in the middle, kind of like Hunter x Hunter.
Bro, those are called castanets.
Yeah, I
Christian,
know.
you fucking wizard, you warlock, you goddamn beast of a man.
And Teehee's a hyper pop band. Kind of imagine 100 Gex. It's kind of the evolution of Pink
Never heard of that
Eyes.
one.
Instead, Pink Eyes a little more emotional, a little deeper Billie Eilish vibes. Teehee's more 100 Gex, hyper pop, just fucking losing it, having fun. Okay. Are we happy with the bands I signed on? Are we?
Well, I'm a little upset that you didn't tell me we were doing this. Like, I would have liked to have been a part of... You know I like music.
Well, what's a band that you would want to sign, Erica?
I can't fucking think of anything.
What about Horse Party?
Is that an
You
actual,
listen to them all the time.
is that an actual band? How about Lil Poop, the SoundCloud rapper?
Is that a real person?
No, it's a play on Little Peep, but we also talk about poop a lot.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
Or Piss Baby Metal.
Something about carrots, I think.
Okay. What about?
Hang on, we missed. How about Piss Baby Metal? You know, like baby metal, but Piss Baby Metal.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Josh, you know what?
it'd be like that sometimes.
Sometimes you'd say a joke to Erica and I don't quite land. You had to sit there and kind of wallow in it. It happens to me most nights.
As you're picking your toes, saying, Erica, I'm really trying to hammer out this 4 out of 10 tweet. I really need your help here.
Kind of.
What do we think about me wearing a balaclava on the next episode? Just furiously digging at your pinky toe.
Give me a yes or I'm going to rip it all the way
Babe,
off.
please. Give me anything. Yellow, green, what are we thinking?
Did we even address why you're wearing that?
No, I'm kind of enjoying the long-running bit of me just mentioning it, but not ever asking.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a new fashion style.
He's
I'm
doing a
trying to-
Homer Simpson cosplay. That's where Otto came from too. Judah farted, and it's really
It smells like
bad.
he took a shit in the
That was
hallway.
really funny.
It's really bad, man.
Oh, you really got my ass with that one. Can I be Homer for Halloween? This is a really good idea, Josh.
All you gotta do is like put like black
gonna say.
black yarn through the top for the hair.
That fart stinks so bad. It does smell like you
It's
pooped.
lingering.
You might have, honestly.
Woof.
Hey.
Listener submission.
While we're fumbling and bumbling, how about you head over to our description? We have new merch. We haven't really plugged it much, but I'm wearing one of the hats. Great quality, very soft sweatshirts, sweatpants, shorts, t-shirts. We got hats, we got mugs, we got stickers. The stickers are on display. I've got a Judgies Pod logo on my water bottle if you're watching. I've got the cat and the egg as well, and the carrot bonk as well. And then on my microphone, there's a little lemon piss baby sticker. So head on over, Stream Elements, store.streamelements.com/judgiespod. Link is also in the description.
They're all very good. And if you go to any of our streams, any of the Christian streams, I've been wearing something of the merch.
Yeah.
The
rain jackets.
rain jackets turned out so good.
I've got a pom-pom beanie. It's so
the
nice.
crop top hoodie that Erica has.
It's pink.
Rocks.
It says piss baby.
Aurora,
fucking
Beautiful.
rocks.
I
Aurora
love it.
also has one of those.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants are very nice. I already
Very
brought
nice.
them up.
Here's our song.
Hi, I love you guys. You've ruined all of our podcasts for me because they simply do not hold a candle compared to the almighty Judgies.
Thank you.
So thanks for that. Here's a dumb little ditty I thought up
Lovely.
for you. Hope you like it. Popping carrots in my ass like Josh and Christian. When we judge, we do it right like Miss Judy. Slurping pilk in my Honda. Yeah, a Civic. Now I'm feeling like a churd with this gimmick. with this gimmick. Yeah, with this gimmick. Now I'm feeling like a shirt with this gimmick.
I love the commitment to the rhyme of gimmick. What a bad word on the ears for a hook.
That fucking rocks.
I loved it.
I missed a reference in there. What was the like Miss Judy?
I assume it's Judah.
Oh, Judge Judy. Judging like Miss Judy. Gotcha. Hey, thank you.
That was really good.
I assumed it was your dog that we called Judy.
That was right up my alley. So thank
beautiful.
you for that.
Loved it.
Hey, the future's looking bright. You might get signed on to the Judgies music label.
Miss Judy coming on a record soon near you. I got sent a video on how to do a British accent. Are they trying to imply that it's bad?
Can you send that my way, though?
It's so,
maybe.
Christian, I've tried to talk to you about this before, but you have to put the voice in a different part of your mouth.
Don't even.
And so when you talk,
dare tell me, hey, imagine it, you talking from the back of your mouth.
Americans, especially our Midwest accent, it's very in the middle of the mouth. Scottish goes down lower. A lot of British is outside of the mouth. So like when you're talking, you're sort of trying to put the voice out here. So it's like in front of your lips almost.
Josh, I'm not even joking right now. If all of this equipment wasn't in the way, I might fucking come over there and beat your fucking ass. Don't ever tell me to imagine my voice out here. I'm serious.
And then when you want to go posh, you just move the voice up to like right here.
Don't you say outside and then up by my by my eyes, Josh. You can't say have my voice up here.
That's like, Christian, do a Patrick Warburton.
I can't.
Like when you put the voice in like right here in your throat. Oh my God. So you can practice and moving it around your mouth. There's actually a really good graphic. I think I've sent it to you before where you say words in English and it shows you where each part of your mouth is.
Every time I see a graphic like that, all I can think of is like the homunculus or whatever, like the kinetic homunculus or whatever it's fucking called.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Hey, editor, throw in the creepy little fuck right here.
Okay. This is a listener submission from Jamie on Instagram.
Love you, Jamie.
Hi, Judgies.
Hello.
Longtime listener, first time writer. I have an Am I the Asshole for Y'all to Judge? Background. I, 29 female, have been with my husband, 28 male, for like 10 years, and we've been married for 2. We are very fortunate for where we are in life. We've got a nice home, steady jobs with great benefits, and so on. We have put a lot of work into our house and are slowly redoing / purchasing furniture because that shit's expensive. We get it. For sure.
Are you duping us? Did you submit this story, Erica?
First of all, I am not 29.
Well, you changed the ages a little bit to
You're
protect anonymity.
No,
throw
but this
us
does
off.
feel like us.
Well, to be fair,
Except for the
also,
rest of the story.
you guys just buy furniture all the time. I always say, move the third couch. You don't need the third couch in the kitchen. The kitchen doesn't have the floor space for the couches. And you're like, it was on sale. It was only $900. It was normally $1,100. That's $200 off.
You can't pass up a sale like that.
Worst case scenario, I sell it for $50. Bones profit. Bones
First
is the
of
money.
all,
Yeah.
Good callback. First of all, that is my logic when I buy frivolous shit for my house.
Yeah, no lies
Except for
detected.
I don't buy couches.
We buy
I'm sorry,
a
I
lot
love
of seats.
Yep.
There's only 2 of us that live there.
Why would we buy more cushions than asses we have?
Except there's not just 2 of us that live there anymore.
That's what the Ottoman is for.
Yeah.
That's why we called the band and the Auto. What do we call it? And the Auto Bots. That's what the Ottoman is for.
Shit's expensive. Okay. When we were at my in-laws' house, he, his brother, and his dad really mess around. Like literally making messes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Needed the clarification.
I love
They
the
sort of
idea
start fooling around with each
I
other.
love the idea of them messing around and it's just them going through every room and just like leaving a pile of junk. They're just like
opening drawers and throwing out markers.
they're just leaving banana peels throughout the house.
For example, they'll pelt grapes at each other and they explode against windows or a wall. They accidentally break things, etc. More than half of the time,
How soft are these grapes that they're exploding? I don't think I would throw
First of all,
a bit hard enough.
it's 3 grown men. You're throwing them. You're whipping them at each other.
You microwave them for 5 seconds first.
That way they're a little plasma-y when they
Yeah.
hit you. That's only if you cut them in half.
More than half the time, it seems like my mother-in-law is left to clean it up. But I've been telling my husband that that's not cool and it's very disrespectful to his mother to do so. And he's been doing better at cleaning things up, being more aware, etc. Into the situation. When they come to our house for dinner, I will move things that I'm concerned about, like a bowl that my grandmother gave me and my father-in-law wants to launch bottle caps at, making me fearful that he's going to break it.
This guy, I mean, he's speaking to my heart right now.
There is like a primal connection.
This
you
is
have here.
4 beers deep, Josh. I'm just like, let me throw something.
I gotta throw something.
That is true.
Remember when we lived together and we would always get the cards out and I would just flick cards around the living
Yes.
room?
How when the garbage can was in the corner,
Yep, that's
how
exactly
many
what I thought.
beer caps were just surrounding the garbage can because we'd be
I
drunk
never
throwing
made it. I never made it.
just throwing it from across the room.
Well, the couches were always in the way.
We recently purchased a new dining room table and chairs. We dropped like $2,000 on it, which isn't a ton of money for a dining room set. That is.
Oh, that's a lot.
But still significant to us. They came over recently for dinner. Not our idea, but they wanted to get together for dinner and it ended up being at our house.
Hey, we're gonna come over Wednesday for dinner. We got plans. We're gonna come over Wednesday.
He's like
for
a
dinner.
kid with like caps for cash, or what is it when you're a kid? You have like all the bottle tabs. He just comes over with a sack of them over his shoulder, like, I got all these pop tabs. I got to do something with them. Let me throw them at something in your house.
Now, when I go anywhere, I respect their rules / how they live. That does not seem to be the case in return. My brother-in-law, my husband's older brother, keeps trying to feed my pets food from the table. Our dog has a very sensitive stomach and gets diarrhea. He'll bang on our new table with metal like his rings or utensils. Even when asked to stop, throwing trash up into the beams of our vaulted ceilings and so on.
Oh my God, what a fucking flex.
Dude, I would be losing my mind if you got garbage stuck on my fucking beams.
I love the aesthetics of a beams, but that is like my nightmare is having to like somehow like clean them regularly.
That's how I feel about all vaulted ceilings.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, I told my husband how angry and bothered I was. I felt like I was chasing a toddler around telling them to behave. I felt disrespected in my own home and that how I live did not matter. Now, this is where I may be the asshole. I told my husband that I do not want them over again for a while. I told him about how he needs to speak to his family about how they behaved at our house. And where I lost my spot, I had to go to the next page. Oh, fuck, where'd it go?
This is so embarrassing.
I know. I'm the
What a
worst.
blunder. First episode
Absolute
back for
blunder.
Erica, and she's blundering this hard.
About how they behaved at our house and how it's not acceptable. I said if they come over again and this happens, they're not invited back. He said he feels he would lose his brother if we drew that line in the sand, and I told him that I don't care. If his brother's going to disrespect our house and our belongings when he's over, good riddance. He can act like adults. Act like an adult. I was very agitated when I said this, and I mostly don't think I was out of line, but my husband was upset with my response. So, Judgies, am I the asshole? Oh, I guess I should add that the reason I mentioned that we are well off in life is that I feel like brother-in-law is jealous of it as he does not have what we have. I feel that's why he acts out at our house.
Poor. Well, you can't go over to his fucking trailer and crash that place. Am I right?
I had to tell you guys we were well off that way when I brought up the vaulted ceilings. That didn't feel too out of place.
Here's what you do. Can I offer some serious advice?
Yeah.
Commission a local engineer who creates potato guns, marshmallow guns, you know, the kind. Alter it to store grapes in it. That way you can, sort of like a paintball gun, put grapes into it. Spray paint on the side. Not spray paint. That'd be insane, right? Put spray paint inside of an air duster can. That way it's got a little nozzle. Grapes of wrath. And you, when they walk over next time, sort of like how you spray a cat with water. Every time they do something fucky-wucky, just shoot them with the grape. Just fucking line up. That's what I would do.
That's a lot of effort.
You got it. Hey, labor of love. It's pretty good for the pun, though. Grapes of wrath.
Yes.
I feel like you'd do anything for a good pun.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd do anything for a good pun.
If that listener is anything like the listener sent in the song and committed to the bit of gimmick, is that what you said is the hook?
Yeah.
You'd buy the grape gun. You'd buy the grape gun.
I really resonate with this story because my sister is constantly doing things to piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she preaches about, you need to be respectful of others, and they didn't respect me, so I'm not going to respect them, all that bullshit. She's the least respectful person I have ever met in my life. She vapes.
Other than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I don't like that she vapes. Whatever, I don't care. She can do whatever she wants. However, I have asked her 17,000 times not to do it in my house and not to do it in my brand new car. It's just water vapor, Erica. I don't fucking care what it is. It could be fucking cotton candy. I specifically asked you not to do it in something that I have purchased and worked really hard for. Just respect my boundaries. And then she gets on, well, you could have asked me nicely, bitch. I did ask you nicely, and now that I'm freaking out is when you finally want to listen to me? Oh, I really let her have it. When my brother had his car accident, her and I were driving down to Peoria to see him, and she started vaping in my car, and I was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
It's just water vapor. I swear to God, I will pull this fucking car over and beat your ass on the side of the road. Pregnant or not, I will.
You do have to admit, though, now that Olsen has a vaping addiction, he does look pretty cute holding a jewel.
It's
No.
really cute in a baby hand.
It's perfectly sized for a baby hand.
No.
It's really cute.
Or does he have one of those fucking fat ones that you're just like, what is that? Is
He's
that
got an OG vape.
He looks like they're playing a fucking instrument from a Star Wars band.
It's filled with lithium batteries that might fucking explode at any second.
Insane, like, relating back to the story, but also that, like, if you want to do that, just do it at your own home. That way you have to
Literally.
fucking deal with the mess.
Yeah.
I think
Or just fucking grow up.
Or just grow up. I mean, we can throw stuff.
Be respectful of your surroundings.
We can throw stuff, though.
we can throw stuff a little bit.
A little bit.
I think the whole thing here is first you got to have your husband communicate.
Yeah.
We preach it all the time on the show.
Well,
He's got to kind
true.
of lay down some guidelines here for the house.
But like I said earlier, sometimes effective communication doesn't work and you have to just beat ass.
That's
true. Yeah.
Another solution, maybe this possibly, if you got a garage, start hanging out in the garage instead. Don't have people over it in your living room.
Oh,
Wrecking your shit. Go hang out in the garage. You can throw whatever you want in the garage.
they put all the money in the vaulted ceilings. They had to sell the garage.
Ooh,
They're subletting the garage.
shit.
Yeah, that would. I don't think you're an asshole for setting a boundary.
No.
Absolutely.
Like that's I guess it. You're in, like, you didn't set the ultimatum. I guess your husband is kind of being like, you're forcing me into an ultimatum whether I'm going to lose my brother or the fun nights that I have.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I would be so pissed if every time somebody came over they trashed my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then left me to clean it up. I would never invite that person over again.
Exactly.
You guys are a proponent for communication. I am a proponent for cutting people the fuck out of your lives that piss you off.
Joshua,
What?
I too am a proponent for cutting people off.
Yes, but I don't communicate with them.
Oh.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't send them a nice little letter that says, "Hey, you better straighten up or you're out of here."
No, Erica, of course, we've agreed with this in the past. It's like, if somebody's causing you stress, fucking cut them out. And, like, it's better to, be like, hey, I don't like that. So this is why.
But especially when you've
Yeah, Christian, I'm so sorry, man. This is going to be a fucking nightmare.
What a
episode to edit.
scuffed sode.
and it's my episode. But like I was saying, especially when you've communicated with somebody like, hey, I am uncomfortable with the way that you're treating me or whatever, and they're still disrespecting you, abso-fucking-lutely cut them out.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
It's one thing if somebody's rude and then for like one time and then you're just like, fuck that. But like if it's repeated and you try telling them like what's wrong and they still actively continue to do the thing. No, I'm so pro of just like, fuck you.
Yep.
I don't need you in my life.
Yup. Exactly. All right, I got one more story for you.
I really want you to read too.
Oh, I've got two more.
Fuck, she called my bluff.
I've been saving stories for a while.
It would be so crazy if you read 1.5.
All right, so this was also sent to me. Ugh, that's such a unique name. I don't want to say it.
Just say the first initial.
Z?
It's just, Zoe.
Incorrect.
A fake name.
Oh, you're right on. You nailed it.
Is it Zoella?
No.
Is that her name? The person who like interviews people and makes them look like idiots.
Z-Way?
Z-Way. Why do I think it's
love
Zoella?
Z-Way. She's so funny. Okay. This
This
was
is
sent to me on
true.
Instagram, and they said that they screenshotted this post seconds before it was deleted.
That's pretty nice.
And this is, am I the asshole for snapping at my girlfriend because of her gift? Throwaway account because she follows my main.
My girlfriend can tell what tone it is. She's got perfect pitch, so I can snap and she can tell me what key it's in. That's why he's snapping at her. It's perfectly fine. This is all a ruse.
I, 17 male, just had my birthday.
Congratulations.
I had gotten gifts from most of my friends and family. The worst gift was from my ex-girlfriend, 16.
Okay.
Can't expect a 16-year-old to get a good gift.
I don't think you should be ranking your birthday presents.
We've been dating for almost 2 years. Every time it's a special event, no matter what, my ex-girlfriend will not buy gifts. She will never buy cards. She always uses the excuse of she can't afford it. But she can afford gifts for her brother 5 and her sister 1.
They're babies. They don't have the mental capacity to understand why their sister isn't giving them gifts when everybody else is.
Every birthday, Valentine's Day, anniversary, she doesn't buy a gift. She instead bakes sweets, like cookies, cakes, and pastries.
Oh, you'd spend time and love on me? Gross. How about a little cash instead?
I like them. They taste great. But I want a gift, not some cheap food.
That's awesome.
During my party, she handed me a wrapped box. I finally thought it was going to be a gift, but oh no, it was a box of cookies and cakes. I just went off on her. She and a few other of our friends left the party taking gifts with them, which completely ruined it. She is
That's what ruined it.
she is cheap.
I had to share my birthday cake, dude. Come on. They sang the song and then they took pieces?
She is cheap and clearly doesn't want to waste money on me. Now my friends are urging me to apologize to her and she's ignoring me. She was the cheap one and I don't get why she's pissed at me.
And you're saying this got deleted for some reason?
Do you want to know why it got deleted?
Because he was getting his fucking ass reamed by everybody on Reddit. Girlfriend found it.
The girlfriend found
Of
it.
course.
Here's her comment.
Oh, yes.
I had $100,000 lined in all those cookies. If he would have just taken a single bite out of each one, he would have found.
Oh, wow. You really think I wouldn't figure out it's you? I spend half my time on this subreddit. You know my situation, oh. I'm literally living in between homes. I don't make a lot of money, and my siblings do matter more than you.
Correct.
Yeah.
I get paid minimum wage, and I have to use that to help my dad with bills. You get 2,000 pounds worth of presents from your parents alone.
Oh, yes.
You originally said you loved my cookies and cakes as gifts. Not that you're any better. At least I tried giving you stuff that I thought you'd like. You gave me a ring as a gift for my birthday, a ring that was too big and snapped in half. That was one of 2 gifts you've given me, and the other is a 3D printed slug.
Okay, but is it the sensory slug? If it's the sensory slug, that's a good gift.
I tried giving you gifts every time something came up. I should have just used those easy bake kits instead of wasting money, as you said on ingredients. Call me, we need to talk. Edit, thanks to people sending kind words. You're all lovely. We did end it just now. And edit too, she removed his name.
That's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Can you believe that shit? What an entitled little prick.
Yeah.
The girlfriend didn't give me a good gift. Didn't even waste $8 on a Hallmark.
Like, I can't believe that
If
shit.
she would have smashed a fucking peanut butter cookie in the middle of a $8 card that had like a recording of her farting into it, do you think that would have been better? I mean, hang on, that's a really good.
That's actually.
And it's
That's
like,
kind of hot.
on your birthday, open up, just I miss you. And this has nothing to do with the fart. On your birthday, I miss you. Should I write birthday cards?
Oh my-
Aurora, take notes. This is what he wants for his birthday.
Judge's next venture.
With a little scintillation vial with a ribbon on it that says "Ode to Fart," and it's your fart in the bottle, not yours, Aurora's. This is all
Right.
to Aurora.
How do you capture a smell?
You gotta aim real good.
Is that it?
Yeah,
But then, like, you can only open it once.
right. It's kind of the gift that keeps on giving because you kind of get to sit on it all year and wait. It's like when you buy a nice wine.
Yeah.
Like you give someone like a good like 1980 Sauvignon, and you're like, special events only. 20th anniversary type beat. You crack open. You crack open the wine bottle. You take a nose of the wine, and then you take a nose of Josh's brine. That's my swamp ass.
I knew it. I knew what you were saying. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, fuckers.
Gross. Hey, you know what?
You crapped it.
I have not used this yet, so I'm gonna throw
I'm
my
hurt.
carrot at you.
And I'm gonna end the episode.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I do have more stories if you want.
Of
but-
course you do. But you also have more places to find us over on this little device that I called a clacker, even though I know that it's called a slate. So, Erica, please tell us where we can find people at.
The people can find us at Judgies Pod. That's JUDGIES Pod. And that's on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, and TikTok.
And buy our merch as well.
Oh, yeah.
Patreon's great. Anything else, Christian? I kind of
Hey,
don't need
guys,
you to
it's been me the whole time. I shaved and I felt kind of embarrassed. I needed to just cover it up.
You have like waffle pattern on your nose, and that's more embarrassing
see.
than the shave. Aurora,
You do. It looks so bad.
Aurora to me yesterday said, "Hey, your 5 o'clock shadow looks good," and I said, "It took me 6 fucking days to get 5 o'clock shadow." That's not 5 o'clock shadow.
Your 5-day shadow looks okay.
You look so sweaty, too.
Okay, the mask's going back on. I don't even need to
Is
hear
that
it.
Homer Simpson?
Hey, and hey, guys, don't forget the judges love you.
Did you slow down the song? It really felt like that beat. It felt like the soundboard had it out for you.
I can't wait to go back and hear that. See how close I was. I was probably right on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a great week.